welcome you all, dear students. During this class, we will study about the waves topics, and during the wave topics, we are learning different types of the techniques to calculate different quantities like frequency, wavelength, time period, and speed of the waves. So here it is. If a ripple tank 500 waves passes through a certain point in 10 seconds. So these are number of waves passing per unit time. So basically up to this point, this is the frequency. This one is the frequency. So if the speed of the wave is 3.5 meter per second, then find the wavelength of the wave. So we are asked to calculate the wavelength. It's very much similar to the last one, but this time speed of the wave is given and you are asked to calculate the wavelength. During the last problem which you have learned, there was wavelength given and you were asked to calculate the speed of the waves. So number of the waves are 500 waves. The number of waves passing in 10 seconds. So the frequency of the waves is number of waves per unit time. So you divide the number of waves on given time. So you have calculated frequency. And after calculation of the frequency, your next step is to calculate the wavelength. So up to this, what you have observed that is sometimes speed and wavelength is given, and you are asked to calculate frequency. Sometimes wavelength and frequency are given, you are asked to calculate speed. Sometimes speed and frequency is given, and you are asked to calculate wavelength, like this case. So here it is. So this is the formula after simplifying the formula for the required quantity, that is lambda is equal to v divided by f. So speed already you know that is 3.5 meter per second. Now frequency you have calculated by using the given data, that is how many waves are passing in which time. So that's the frequency of the waves. And after putting the values in the formula, you have calculated the wavelength of the wave. So what was the question? What was given? Number of waves were given. During what time they were passing? That was basically definition of the frequency. So what you were asked to calculate the wavelength. So which relation will be used? V is equal to F and from this formula, other quantities, that is speed and frequency, is known now. And by putting the values, we have calculated the wavelength. And this is one of the technique which we can use depending on the given data. And using the given data, we use this data to calculate the wavelength of the waves if frequency and speed is given. Then this is one of the techniques used by using the wavelength formula. Thank you very much for your attention.